What's up, guys? Just giving you an update on where I'm at with my headers for my LBZ Duramax. Again, these are the AFE headers. So I'm not going to polish these out or anything. All I've done is I've taken my grinding wheel and my burr tool to kind of take off some of the rough TIG welds. If you refer back to kind of how it looked around here around the flange, like all the TIG welds, they look good around here. Just inside the flange, there was like a little bit of a recess, and I didn't really like that, so I tried to just smooth it out a little bit on the transition. I wasn't going to go too crazy because of how my let's see, let me grab it. My exhaust gasket sits. So again, I have rectangular ports, whereas on the headers they're more oval shaped. I might take a Scotch-Brite wheel if I can find one and go in there and maybe smooth it out just a little bit more, but for the most part it's smooth. I don't know if you can see that, but then after I get these all kind of cleaned up, what I want to focus on is sanding down that flange. If you see over here, let's see here. There we go. You can kind of see a little bit of a gap. You can take some feeler gauges and put it under there if you kind of want to gauge how much you need to kind of take off. Looks like I'm pretty good over there. But yeah, I'm going to take it to my buddy's shop and have them just put on their 48-inch belt sander, clean those up just to make sure I don't really have any kind of leaks, because that's kind of what I'm concerned about with the flanges and exhaust gaskets being shaped the way they are. But yeah, there's kind of a look where we're at. And I'll start painting them, and some of them turned out pretty good, like as far as the flanges went. But got those all cleaned up, and I don't know if you remember. Let's see here. But on the inside of this one port, on actually both of them, these short turn ports, they weren't. I need to get a flashlight, but it was right here. You can kind of see the lip still, right in there, right there. It's smoothed out, but just where they had joined the pipe with the notch right there, there's a little bit of a kind of like a little heel. So I just smoothed that down. Just trying to make everything flow as smooth as possible. But again, I'm not going to get too crazy. But so that's where we're at, and might clean up just a touch more, and then I'm going to start painting them, and then we'll get back to you. So guys, I was just going to show you what kind of a heat temperature paint I was using, or sorry, heat paint I was using. It's a VHT flame proof. It's for the 1300 to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. This is what I'm going to be coating the inside of the pipes with, as well as the outside. And then I do have some heat tape that I'll probably throw on there just for kicks and giggles. But I also did want to mention, I believe I will be the first person on YouTube to be doing an install video and also a review on this specific product, the AFE Power Twisted Steel headers. So AFE, if you're watching and you want to sponsor me, that'd be awesome. But yeah, this is the tape or the paint I'm going to be using, and stay tuned, and we will get back to you after I get all these all pulled apart, and we'll start showing you how to install them. Thanks. What's up, guys? So just starting to spray the inside of the pipes. I did mask off the flange. I really didn't need to because I am going to be sanding it down, but I just figured I would anyways. But I will be coating the outside, but I'll probably do a clear VHT flame-proof spray. I thought about painting them black, but I figure I'm going to try out this clear. I don't think I really need to per se, but I'm going to spray them instead of wrap them, because I've heard that the heat wrap is awesome and it does great, but it also holds in moisture and can rot out your pipes. And I don't think I should really be too concerned about it, because these are pretty heavy duty pipes, not like those Chinese knockoff headers you can buy that are super tinny and thin walled pipe. But if you can see in here, that's kind of where I'm at. Again, I did not polish them and buff them and polish them. I just smoothed them out because, you know, where I'm going to be spraying them, I wasn't going to polish it to a mirror finish. So I got the headers pretty much done. Already got my up pipes. Just started working on those, spraying those. These ones are kind of hard. You kind of got to... I do have like a 360-degree spray nozzle, but for some reason I can't get it to fit this kind of a fitting. So it's a pipe that'd go in there and you just spray and it would feed all the way out, and spray 360 degrees, get a good coating on the whole pipe. So what I've been doing on this one, I've just kind of sprayed it in there and just kind of rock around, get it in there. And then again, where I'm going to be coating the outside, it should help keep the heat in there as well. But that's kind of where we're at now. After these all dry up, we'll install them, so stay tuned. Give you a little update on the header progress. I got them baked in the oven as per the instructions of the VHT paint. And if you can see, I did put a clear coat on it, but after it baked, it actually turned like a gold, kind of a bronze color. It actually looks pretty sweet. I don't know if you can all see, but that's kind of what they look like. And now that they're all baked in the oven and the finish is all cured, I can install them. You don't have to bake them in your oven if you don't have an oven that you can just use, because you probably don't want to use an oven that you actually cook food in, because it does put off a pretty good amount of fumes of paint. But you can just idle your vehicle, and obviously on the can there's some instructions, but this is kind of where we're at now. I think they look pretty sweet. Not that you're gonna really see them, but so stay tuned and we'll start installing them on a truck.